your friends to boost your server.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Let's play Still Life 2.
Woo!
I just uninstalled you. look at my Steam library, everybody. It's a decent Steam library. How many games do I have? A depressing number.
Hey, can you tilt the camera just a tad bit my way? A little more. There you go.
There we go.
Stop trying to come over. We both have armrests.
Well, maybe I want to be near you.
You can be near me, just not that near me.
So how the fuck has everybody been?
Tired.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully our audio is still balanced from last time. Ooh, that's the spooky house.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still Life 2. This time it's videos, so the title doesn't really work as much. Okay, this is the one we want. So we got Vic, we've got news. Oh, that's right, this shit.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn it.
We have to use the... You have to use the mattress, remember?
Yeah.
Put it over the thingy.
There's glass everywhere. McPherson? Have you located me? Have you figured out where this miserable house is?
I can hear Mystery Science Theater having more fun in the background.
I left it on for the cat.
Oh, why did I leave us off in this fucking room? This is not a good room to come back to.
No, it's really not.
The police will soon be here. They know exactly where I am.
How's our audio balance?
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Okay. Can you make out the game?
Basically.
What does basically mean?
When we're talking, it's difficult to hear what they're saying, but they have subtitles.
Right,
so
if we're not talking, is it easy enough to hear what they're
Let
saying?
me go.
Okay, cool.
Come on, pull yourself together. Oh, one last thing. While you
I know I'll never be happy with the audio balance, so I just let someone else do it. So I can be unhappy with theirs.
Feeling the symptoms: vertigo, weakness, nausea, and death. Eventually, you better start looking for the antidote. And don't forget.
So, Kathrene, do you think this will be better or worse than the third season of Slasher that we binged through today? Slasher is like if American Horror Story was half decent.
Yeah.
And not terrible. It's like if American Horror Story had any kind of focus whatsoever.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've gotta go to the fucking inventory box. That's right. Dump the cell phone. The system is so dumb. Like, I'm fine for a real space inventory, but every single thing we've had to do with her...
I know, yeah.
If I walk on these shards, I'm going to cut
I gotta
myself really badly.
Yeah, okay.
If I walk on
Yeah,
these
I
shards,
told
I'm
you
going
to
cut
use the...
myself really
Oh
badly.
god, I forgot the controls. There we go. There we go. Now. Get in there.
A memory card. I can read its contents on my voice recorder.
That's great, Paloma. Talk faster.
It looks like a fuse box. The cable goes through the wall.
Okay, cool. Can I use the...
You have to exit, yeah.
Nope.
Locked.
Wasn't it in the thing by the toilet or the sink? I can't remember.
This tap seems to be working.
That's right, because I had to, like, dilute
Yeah.
These inscriptions, are they here to help me or scare me?
Forgot how bad her voice acting is.
It's too high for me to open.
Bullshit. Can you push the bed? Lemmy's here. God, it's been like a month since we did this.
Oh yeah, it's been a
Four files
while.
filled with liquid. It says which one on the base. The label indicates that this bottle contains a chemical reactant. To separate the true from the false? What does that mean?
Means you're an idiot. Bridge, large meat. Is what's happening in there. A fun time.
This tap seems to be working. It'll never work. It's
It'll
not
never
this.
work. Oh, well, you're a defeatist, aren't you?
Locked.
Can I use the hex key on it? That's right, that gets me the fire extinguisher. Impossible, there's not enough room in the inventory. Move things around. I love how we came into both of these games like, oh, this is going to be so great, and then immediately we're like, this game sucks, I hate it.
Yeah.
A severed hand. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I've got to get the clasp open on this goddamn collar.
Okay.
This tap seems to be working. This tap seems to be working. Locked.
Okay, the problem isn't solving the puzzle, it's figuring. Oh shit. Let me know if the video freezes.
I will.
The photo of a movie
No,
star?
you're moving.
Maybe to remind me that now I'm starring in a movie too. With a complete psychopath directing.
Are you writing down my failures, Kathrene?
Nope.
You know, I thought something today. I was like, how do I get a bit about like how my amazing resume of failure?
What?
I thought a bit today. I was like, how can I come up with a joke about like my amazing resume of failure?
It's not all failure.
As time goes on, I'm just getting better and better at it. What? She just drank something and died.
What'd you give her?
I didn't give her anything. Alright, look up this shit.
Go. Ring, ring.
Careful. There's glass everywhere.
It's in my raccoon wounds.
McPherson?
Oh, no.
Have you located me? Have you figured out where this miserable house is?
Is this not your miserable house? Is this not your miserable life?
You won't get away with this. I've warned McPherson. The FBI and the police will soon be here. They know exactly where I am.
The funniest thing is that you seem to believe what you're saying. I have a deal for you. If you manage to get out of here, I'll consider setting you free. I've prepared a few surprises for you on your path to freedom. Just to spice things up a little.
Please, let me...
Oh, listen to the stuff on the, chip.
That's right. Oh my god, that's right, she picks up the fucking phone.
Yeah. So you have to put the phone down.
Put the phone in the box. I just love that it took literally less than an hour for the system to become annoying.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, there's one really convoluted puzzle that's really annoying. No, it immediately becomes annoying. Use the fucking...
If I walk on these shards, I'm going to cut myself really badly.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you to use the fucking mattress.
A memory card. I can read its contents on my voice recorder.
This is Paloma Hernandez, reporting live.
The investigation is proceeding as planned. No comment.
It's the audio from a report I did on the East Coast killer.
Today, January 13th, the lifeless body of Dolores Wilkins
Say which
was found
interview I
by
have to
local
listen to.
police by the side of a lake.
Oh.
The discovery of the body confirms the authenticity of the video clips which were broadcast last week. We know now that the so-called East Coast killer is no hoax. This is Paloma
Get the
Hernandez,
extinguisher.
reporting live from Jackman, Maine. Agent McPherson, have you found any clues?
Paloma,
No
why
promise.
can't you move
Get
while you
lost.
listen? It's called multitasking, you dumb slut. Oh my god, she has to
Locked.
look and know that it's locked before she can use the key.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the fire extinguisher. Now I'm gonna push the bed and get the chemicals.
Yeah. Also, it says there's a metal tube somewhere.
4 vials filled with liquid. It says which one on the base. The label indicates that this bottle contains a chemical reactant. To separate the true from the false? What does that
Oh my
mean?
god, are you fucking kidding me? Kathrene, I can't pick them up yet because I have to manage my fucking
Well,
inventory.
okay, hey, before you put that away, use the fire extinguisher on the rats that are chewing the hand in that grate.
How the fuck would I know that?
Just saying.
First, she has to look at the fucking ring.
A severed hand. Oh my god.
Delivery. A severed hand. Oh my god.
It's not this. It's not this.
It is that. Look for a metal tube when you move to the bed. It wants you to do it in a very specific order, apparently. To the left of the open box's fuse box, the cable goes through the wall. Go to the locker, use that, yeah, blah. Look at the grate with the severed hand it's stuck. Pull the bed back to the right. Take the metallic tube from the floor under the medicine cabinet. There, yeah. Cause, right. Oh, shit. Fucking shit. This is so dumb.
I mentioned that this is the worst sequence in an adventure game I've ever played, and I know that might not be saying much.
Sure. Alright.
Now what?
Okay. You're gonna need to use the metallic tube on the grate after you push the bed back. And then you're gonna have to use the fire extinguisher on the rats.
I hate this game.
Because the hand has a key.
How does that get me unpoisoned? Oh, they're cute. I don't want to gas them. Pamela, I swear to God. Paloma, I don't...
Oh, I moved you past the antidote stuff.
So we should just restart.
Yeah. No. I can do the antidote stuff in the time you have left. Take the bottle with the chemical reactant to separate the true from the false. The bottle has only 2 doses to be used on the test tubes. There's a 50-50 chance of knowing which is the antidote. Combine a tube and the bottle. The result can be either white or black. Do this to another tube. Trial and error that black liquid is an antidote. Colorless non-white liquid after getting a result of 2 white liquids is also an antidote.
So just start combining.
Yeah, my game was the red and yellow tubes. That black, that's an antidote.
So just drink this?
Yep.
How do I...
Try it. Yeah, use on Paloma. That's so dumb.
I'm feeling better.
Congratulations. You have won.
The right to remain alive!
No.
Can you hear how big my dick is through this audio?
I'm Mr. Big Duck.
I'm Mr. Big Duck.
Told you I could get it done in the amount of time.
I'm happy. Ish.
Now, you can either use the fire extinguisher to break open the door.
Now we can save.
Yes. Now you can either skip the rats if you don't want to kill them, although I think it would just scare them away, and either get the key to get out of the room or use the fire extinguisher to bash open the door.
Well, that's nice that it has 2 solutions.
Either way, you need to use the
Don't
fire
need these
extinguisher.
anymore.
Nope.
You know what? They're hungry. I'm gonna let them have that.
It's not their fault they're rats.
Yeah.
Bravo! You've managed to get out. The plot continues to unfold. Once again, you must simply open the door. But first, you must figure out which one.
Let me go. I'm begging
Sorry.
you.
But you can go. It's just a matter of figuring out how to accomplish it.
Through the maze!
More than just a pretty face.
I got a kitty hair in my mouth.
Show me what you're made of.
Why couldn't he just be a sex killer?
Little theater of horrors. It reflects the trajectory that our oh so civilized society has chosen to deal with those it deems
We certainly do live in a society, don't we? Bottom text.
leads to deliverance. Now, let's see if you're going
we have anybody in chat tonight?
Not at the moment. At least not last I saw. Nope.
Why are we here?
An electric
Just to
chair
suffer.
on rails. How convenient.
Why are we here, Kathrene? Just to make terrible memes?
It's not opening.
And to think we were once the most watched show on Krakenquake.
Were we though?
I hear an electric buzzing coming from this cupboard.
I should have told Sarah. I think she's in the middle of moving.
Yeah, she's in the middle of moving.
There's a lock.
So she was gonna be busy.
It's not opening.
So, what's going on in the world? I'm getting let go at the end of the month.
Sure, but that's not what's going on in the world. That's what's going on in our life.
Our life is the world, Kathrene.
I'm gonna say something. We have...
Throw the lever!
Dora and the number 216.
Writing that down.
Sure, why not? I'm trying to run ink out of this pen, honestly.
Olivia and the number 60.
Joyce.
Joyce, number 33.
I'm really enjoying her,
Janet,
on the over the
108.
PA system at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Delivery.
So it's
Janet, 108.
said Janet, and in my head I went, damn it, Janet, and so I accidentally wrote Jam it.
That's my first name. And the
I need a minute. That's the worst line I've ever heard. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's my first name.
That's my first name. Who directed this?
Oh my god, somebody clip that.
That was knockin' foot.
Oh, one more time. One more time.
That's my first name. And the number 129.
Oh.
Dolores and the number 71.
Are you trying to go
Locked.
out your own door?
Maybe. Let's give that a shot. We've learned here on Adventure Time with Sam and Kathrene is that we're bad at puzzles.
Well, sometimes we're really good at this shit.
That's true. We either get a puzzle immediately
Yeah,
or
they're just
flounder
some-
with it.
There's some
and
rather
give up.
obtuse ones.
Locked.
Locked.
Sure. Just having the light on a
It's
different one
locked.
open another. Or just say check all the doors.
Yeah.
Locked. There's a lock.
There is a lock, but
Hey.
it isn't locked.
Hey, Pamela, I heard information that the Giants are
Pamela?
gonna... Hey, Paloma, I heard information that the Giants are gonna win on Sunday. What do you think about that prediction?
It's not open.
Damn it! God damn you, Paloma! You can't even do a punchline right! Fuck!
It's locked.
God, you can't even do a punchline. You're useless to me. And that's why we do this show, even if no one watches.
Yup.
It's locked.
Well, since no one's here, I'd like to tell you all my opinions about racial purity.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, I don't really care that much about it.
Damn it, Janet. Jam it.
Damn it, jam it.
So, when you have it so that the thing, can you pull or push it off the wheel? Because sometimes that's the track lines up.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
It came off the first time.
What came off?
It rolled off those rails onto the spinner the first time I looked at it.
Ah.
Am I still in? Am I still in shot if I sit back like this?
I don't know.
Well, will you look?
Yeah, you're fine.
Nope, all she can do now is sit in it.
Okay.
Well, let's go get our tools. Did the game just... Okay.
What?
I honestly thought the game just crashed for a second there.
Aw, damn it, Janet.
I was watching a review of Deus Ex Invisible War the other day. That thing is how it's a terrible PC version. Whenever you go to a new area, it closes and opens a new instance of the game.
Wow. That's a special kind of...
Love the Foley on that chair, you know, just... That's what making love should sound like, kids.
It's locked.
So you know you got it. I didn't tell you to go back to the chair, Paloma. I told you to go look at the next door.
It's locked.
You having fun making squiggles?
I'm trying
There's
to
a
run this
lock.
pen out.
You're trying to waste the ink.
I broke the ink by
Lock.
accidentally. There happened to be some more green ink in the feed when I filled it with pink. So now it is the wrong
Lock.
color pink.
How
Locked.
much is that Iron Gall ink you want?
I'd have to find one that
I mean, I
want.
can't afford to get it for you now, but, you know. How
Okay.
long before we give up on this one, kids? Okay, who had the lowest number?
Olivia.
Joyce
And the
with
number
33.
60.
Okay. Maybe her door will open.
It's not opening.
Nope. Okay. And I don't get to choose what order I turn the lights on in.
Right.
I'm not sure what my...
He's filming me with surveillance
The problem
cameras.
isn't the puzzle. The problem is figuring out how the puzzle works. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I feel really dumb just going to the guide every time.
We haven't gone to the guide every time. We've gone to the guide, what?
Oh, I know, it's just the first two
Once?
puzzles on this episode, and we've gone to the guide for both. Can I bust the fuse box in here? Yes.
This fuse box may be linked to the electrical cupboard in the other room. It's not this.
It's not this. Oh, I'm gonna switch chairs. I'm actually sitting too low in that one.
This tap seems to be working.
Hey boys, you still chomping on that hand? Good for you. Merry Rat Christmas. Fine. Fire extinguisher. The cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Oh my god, it is.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
Do you have a flashlight? A cell phone?
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
I know what I have to do.
Turn on one of the lights?
No, I have to turn this thing around so the black light shines in there. I think. I don't know, that's my guess. Reminds me of the guys from Marble Hornets talking about when they tried to make ciphers.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was Jay that was one of the things. It was like, I quickly found out that my ciphers were either so easy a kindergartner could solve them,
I can't see anything in there.
or so complex no one could solve them.
Right.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there.
Does the cell phone not have a flashlight on it? I thought the cell phone had a flashlight on it. I thought someone's had a flashlight on it. Maybe I'm just crazy.
It's too dark.
Okay.
I can't see anything in there.
Okay, what's it say? I want to put on a show.
Probably very entertaining to people.
Yeah, man. As I said in the chat today, we gotta entertain our fan. One of these days, though, Kathrene, we're gonna tip, and we're gonna be the most popular stream on Twitch.
It's dark inside. Close the bedroom door.
No, I'm guessing this won't turn.
You electrocute yourself.
No, it'll still turn. So what did changing that do? And I'm Joyce Kenny.
Joyce,
Okay.
number 33. There's a lock.
Did you click around on anything inside the power box? You turned a thing on, but that's
I only saw the on-off. Let's see if I can find something else. So now I have to pick my door.
No, now you have to take your collar off. Now you have to go to the
I have to
bedroom,
go to the
look in the
mirror.
mirror. Yeah. And little pinholes at the bottom. Maybe?
No, I have to go. Click on it. Click on pick.
Ugh.
I've got to get the clasp open on this goddamn collar.
Yeah, you have to look at everything first. Oh, boy. What was my number?
On your door?
Yeah.
129.
Oh, fuck if I know on this.
There's a 4-digit code inside the room you're in.
It's on the wall over here.
You see it right there.
2314?
24.
Now you're talking to me like I'm dumb.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to you like...
You're talking to me like a Mr. Plinkett impression. Well, I think he's got like a 12-pack of those, so I don't know if that's much of a victory, but you know.
Seriously.
Locked.
No? Okay. What does turning this on and off actually do? Oh,
A
God.
bulb half unscrewed, but it works.
Okay, I have a hole. I can't turn this off now. Is it stupid? I mean, is it simple?
No.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Really good hint. I think there must be something to do with the electric chair.
Yeah.
Really?
Are you on your door yet?
No.
Alright, now open the... Look at the chair. Can you look at the chair without getting in the chair?
No.
Okay, get in the chair. Don't click the lever. Don't click the lever. But go over by the lever. Slowly. Click.
I might start thinking you like this.
Now you have to get it to... Ah,
129?
yep. Yep. Nope. That gets you to 120. Nope.
Yeah.
That had you at 130. Oh no, that has you at 120. That,
That'd be
but this is
129.
minus. So you have to go to 130 and then minus 1. I don't think you're supposed to be sitting in the chair when you do it, maybe?
The delicious.
Or maybe you were.
You found the key to freedom, of a sort. All you have to do is go through the door.
Congratulations, you electrocuted yourself.
Turn me on. Is that good? Yes. Oh, good. Some luminol.
Dude, that bottle of luminol on the show today lasted forever.
She sprayed through the entire apartment complex, man.
What? Maybe 10 ounces of luminol that she sprayed on 3 separate floors. And by floors, I mean the entire hallway of 3 separate floors. That was bullshit. This song sounds like Danny Elfman.
This song sounds like Danny Elfman. Sorry, what? I can't hear you over the music you're piping in.
I really can't. Another door? Yeah, it's exactly what I'm thinking.
I just enjoy the simple act of that we need something to close the passage between walls.
Well, Sam, a door's not a wall until it's locked.
You know, there was a point where we hadn't really figured out hallways, so you just had to walk through different rooms of a place to get out?
I also listened to that episode of Last Podcast on the Left.
I thought it was them. That which can die. Tell me more about your poetry, bro.
I tried to be as authentic as possible when I created this room. But I'm not a coroner. I hope you'll forgive any blunders.
Why couldn't it have been the punky coroner, you know?
In the show today?
Yeah.
I wanted more of her.
Yeah, she was at
We
least
didn't get
interesting.
enough of her.
At least Dan got a character arc.
Yes. I really want him and
Sadia
to be just best friends forever now.
Yeah, just vitriolic best friends.
Yep. Well, not even that. Like, she's
it looks
so
like
sweet.
A countdown clock. It's off.
Let's save now that I'm in here.
I just kind of want her to become his surrogate daughter now that his daughter's dead.
Yeah.
And I want him to,
And
like...
so her parents died in a plane crash that we didn't
No. But, like, her parents are never going to understand what she went through because they weren't there when the family died.
Yeah,
and they were
Afghanistan.
in
They weren't there when
and they weren't there when
everybody
everyone died in the apartment. So now she has this bond with Dan. I'm writing essentially fan fiction at this point.
You are writing fan fiction.
But no, like, so she and Dan have, like, this bond now, and she becomes his surrogate daughter of sorts. And he learns that white supremacy is bullshit.
A butcher's sign? What a sense of humor.
Is it a sense of humor?
It's actually a commentary.
So that didn't come back at all. When he dissected the teacher,
Yeah.
the coroner was like, look for someone who maybe works in a funeral home.
Yeah, he has no...
Like, he has no reason to know other than high school biology class. Sorry, if anyone wanted to watch the 3rd season of Slasher, spoilers, we just watched it today and haven't had a chance to talk about it.
Do I need the fire extinguisher anymore?
Doesn't, yes.
Okay. What in my inventory can I drop? So I have to run all the way back to the fucking item box.
I know.
These tiles must serve some purpose.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. What's in there right now?
Do I need a hexagonal key?
I don't think you need the hex key or the bulb anymore.
I didn't need the bulb in the first place.
Yeah, I don't think you needed it at all.
Okay.
At least not soon. Oh, you will need the bulb eventually, but not coming up.
This system blows.
Why can't you use that locker to hold some of your shit?
Why can't this game be the forensics game I wanted it to be?
I know. I'm sorry.
All I want to do is be a detective.
All I wanna do is have some fun.
I think I hate that song.
Oh, I absolutely hate that song, but it's super fucking catchy.
It is that. Is that Sheryl Crow?
I don't know.
She made Lance Armstrong leave his family.
Wow. Rude.
He only has one testicle.
I'm not sure she made him.
Did she turn Lance Armstrong into a terrible person, or was Lance Armstrong just a terrible person?
Well, as you just said, he left his family for her, so who knows?
Especially that robot kitchen.
That robot kitchen sketch?
That robot chicken sketch. So they bet me if I could beat the Tour de France 4 times, I just own all of France. So guess what, bitches? Yep, that's it. That's the combination.
What is?
I don't know, I just punched in random.
Oh, okay. When I get my new pen tomorrow, what color should I put in it?
I don't know.
I'd rather not
Blurple.
imagine what might have happened on this table.
Well, he sent me a purple and a green.
So make plain.
I'm kind of like.
Oh my god, I have to go back and put another thing in there, because there's
What?
2 things on this fucking table.
Did you grab them both?
No, I could only pick up one, because I only had one spot, because I only...
Well, when you... that's really frustrating. Can you use stuff in your inventory right now?
I mean, yeah, I can use stuff that's in my inventory
Okay,
right now.
combine the yellow powder with the spray bottle.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to have space. There you go. There you go. It ain't perfect, but you don't have to go all the way back down there now.
Locked. A butcher's sign?
I know it's the butcher's sign. I thought I could look at the fucking board.
He's filming.
Save the game here. No, it's after something else, but it literally says save the game here on this walkthrough.
Alright, what am I fucking doing? I'm in no mood for this right now.
Okay, you have to go downstairs and fill that bottle with water now.
I mean, on the one hand, I want to applaud its use of resources and not forgetting about them in this construction of these areas.
But at the same time,
same
you're telling me
time-
that there's not a working sink in that lab?
So let's see. Since we last did a show, I learned I'm being let go.
It's not the You're not being fired. They're not renewing your contract.
I'm being let go.
Okay. I'm just saying,
This
contract
tap
work is
seems to be
different. It's
working.
not like you're being fired.
It's true. I've been sick.
Yeah. We went to visit my family.
Okay, now what?
What else? So what all do you have in your inventory right now? You have the surgical tool, the iron thread.
Cell phone, small bulb, fire extinguisher, and liquid reveal.
I think you're good keeping that stuff in your inventory.
Okay.
I feel like I had something to talk about
Mm-hmm.
since last we played, and I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm. What's next?
Go back upstairs.
I don't know at this point.
This is where it tells you to save the game.
Remember the weird dream sequence thing in the first game where we in the beginning of this game?
Yes.
Where we were actually doing detective work, and it was fun. I complain a lot.
You do.
I enjoy it though. Okay.
Okay. Where's the countdown clock?
It's over here.
Alright.
It looks like a countdown.
Spray it.
Yeah. Below it, technically.
Petoff, director of Catwoman.
Alright.
All this is just a little too easy. I'm going to make the game a little more interesting. You have a few minutes to figure out how to open the door at the back. If you take too long, poison gas will be released. Hurry up. Time.
This is why if I was ever actually trapped in an escape room, I would just die. Okay. So what are we doing?
Where's the keypad? Over there? Okay. I would have eventually thought of this, but not at all. No. They're 4 digits. So, what do you have that has 4 digits?
I don't know.
Cell phone. No, not cell phone. Recorder.
These.
1022 0229 0113.
Okay, which one is it?
All 3 of them. So, hang on. Okay, yeah.
Do I have to put in the other two?
Hang on. C1 locked door, cold storage open. Pull back and check the label.
The label?
I think on the person in the cold storage, maybe?
It's a mannequin!
It's a mannequin. There's a tag. There's a name on the label. McPherson.
Letter P is underlined?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now do the next one.
Yeah.
Paloma, God help you. The headline should read, "Woman Too Slow to Live."
She wrote it herself as she was dying.
A label with my name. The first.
P-E... So one thing, this guy put in his effort, you know, he looked at my
Right?
phone and shit, like, you know, he put real thought into this. Kathrene, how many starving African orphans would like to have that ink?
The name
Who do
Hawker
you
is
care?
on this label. And the letter H is underlined.
Heh. No, I'm just making a joke about wastefulness.
So? I can't really...
I don't care, whatever you want to do with your money.
Whatever I want to do with the present that I got.
Kaboom! I love you.
I love you too.
I'm trying to belittle you on stream.
Oh, I know.
I love you.
I know. I'm not belittled. I'm just saying, like, I didn't even pay for it. It was a gift.
my masturbating hands.
Gross.
I have to prepare the next scene.
Is it just a wall?
It sounds hollow.
You know what that means? Fire extinguisher. El Kabong!
Good job.
It's too dark. I can't see anything in there. It's too dark. I can't see anything in there. I have to unscrew the fuse box.
So now I have to go get my... No, can I use surgical implement? Yep.
I have to turn it on to make the platform go up. I have to turn it on to make the platform
Let's
go
go to the
up.
next key again.
She knows how to rig stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just bullshitting. I have no idea how she knew how to do that.
The game's racist, just assumes all Hispanic people know how to hotwire.
Wow. This isn't a David Cage game.
Kathrene.
Did someone just use a flashbang on her?
She tripped a wire that was attached to a flashbang that went off behind her.
Okay.
I'm sure if a flashbang went off behind me, I'd still get knocked a little bit. I gotta find a way to cut down sweet tea with water, but still make it enjoyable to drink.
You just have to add, like... Well, what you can do is, I have a bunch of black tea bags. I can make unsweet tea, and you can split it 50-50.
Oh.
That way it's less sweet, but it's not watered down. It's super easy to do.
That's right. Super Craig is gay.
There she is!
Oh, look, it's our main character.
Kate Halloway, County Sheriff. I was expecting you.
Hi, I'm Agent McPherson. This is
How
Agent
come?
Garrett.
How do the
What
character
about
models look more soulless
here.
now than they did in the
House is
first
empty.
game? It's
There
because
are
we're
a few
zoomed in
signs
on
of
them.
recent occupation, but if the killer was here, he's gone now.
I see. We'll take a look around ourselves, just in case.
This reporter who's disappeared, she was following your investigation quite closely, wasn't she?
Yeah, we go way back.
It's not easy to conduct an investigation with someone breathing
any
down
chat?
your neck, is it?
No audience.
You and me chatting together.
Yeah, you and me.
Do you have information on the house? Who's the owner?
A Howard Peterson.
I can't really complain because I don't watch anyone stream.
I do from time to time. I watched the boys play at least 2
Yeah.
games of Oathbreaker the other
No,
day.
I watch the
the
boys
Crooked House
sometimes.
in
I don't
the
watch Chris right now because he's playing Kingdom Hearts 3 and I want to play
I
that
know.
myself with you someday so we can both just be like, what
What the fuck?
My men are searching the forest.
Darkness,
looking
heart,
for a
heart,
body.
light, friendship,
I have
darkness.
a few roadblocks set up around the county. I've put in a query on the property to the Holton Land Registry. I'm expecting an answer. I'll keep you posted. I almost forgot. We found a memory card on the kitchen table.
Contains some
Comes
sweet
from a
Smash
phone
Brothers
or
data.
Some sort of digital gadget. Take it.
No sign of Miss Hernandez.
Unfortunately, the data for X-Men Legends got corrupted, so you're gonna have to beat the whole game again if you want to
The
choose
killer
your
had
costumes from the
entire night
get-go.
to act. The fact that he abducted Hernandez instead of killing her on the spot is a good sign.
With the field kit provided by the lab, we should be able to get somewhere.
Let's hope that this time around. the
Also,
killers
there's some
finally made
Fire
some
Emblem
mistakes.
Path of Radiance data on there, but good luck getting a copy of that shit.
I have Hawker's file, as requested.
Okay, thanks, Garrus.
I couldn't.
Garrus
help
doesn't
having-
move while he talks. He's just a
What
fucking
Hawker
mannequin
did
with a
was
mouth.
unacceptable.
He's a
guy
robot.
Like that has no place in the FBI.
James was a good agent. He crossed the line. I'm not excusing him, Garrus, but I understand what pushed him over the edge. Too much pressure.
Discovery of this house is a huge step
Every
forward.
time I look at him talk.
You
bad.
think we're finally gonna stop the East Coast killer?
Everything depends on the wisdom of the profiler of the Great Lakes and the pluck of Quantico's juvenile investigator. You watch too much TV, Garrus.
That hard loop just ending.
Yeah. Remember that the number of cop cars 454.
That's
Safe
gonna
as
come
locked.
back.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
force it.
talking shit.
I really don't need the sheriff on my back.
Just called the trunk a safe. You know what gives me joy when I think about it, Kathrene?
What?
The fact that in November, you have to play all of Beyond Two Souls.
Broken glass.
Happy birthday
Yeah,
to
she
me.
Car window.
You agreed to it.
I did.
I don't remember why. You just really didn't want to play Heavy Rain at one point. And I was like, that's cool, but you have to play all of Beyond Two Souls, and you were like, deal. You didn't hesitate.
I'm an idiot. It's fine.
You really are.
I think I was just tired.
How come my gun doesn't take up inventory spaces?
Because you're a cop.
Cops have an extra gun gland.
Mendez told us about this crossbeam.
Can you guys hear Mystery Science Theater 3000 in the background? You could be watching that right now, but you chose to watch us for some unknown reason. How's that decision working out for you? That I've reminded you there's other things you could be watching.
It's
maybe
great. We're great.
Yeah,
People,
everything's
we're
wonderful.
here for people.
I
Hi.
love watching your raw, unedited uploads to YouTube. It's definitely a travesty that you're not a higher-ranked YouTube Let's Play channel. You know who did edit his Let's Play
At
videos?
least a century old.
Pro Jared.
I knew you were gonna say Pro Jared. Damn it.
And I'll tell you one thing, I am not going to have anything to do with him.
Nope.
So I will not edit my videos.
Here's a pretty clear shoe print. Here's a pretty
Clear
clear
shoe
shoe print.
Oh yeah, use the crime pewter.
I heard the crying pewter, and I was like a figurine made of pewter?
Computer analysis. Chemical analysis. Database analysis. I did all my analysis. Now I put this through stringent analysis.
Dude, my converter is empty and it still just keeps writing. Starting to slow down.
A metal grate. It must
I worry
come
that we've
from the
lost
gate.
our moxie.
What moxie?
The moxie we once had to make good Let's Plays.
Well, we make decent Let's Plays when we play decent games.
That's true. But our last one in this series was good.
Sure, but it wasn't nearly so obtuse as this. Why is the grass under the stairs flat?
I don't know. No, that one was not nearly as obtuse.
I know.
It moved along at a brisk, interesting
That's
pace.
what I'm saying.
The hatch is closed and the lock looks rusty.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
The hatch is closed and the lock looks rusty. rusty.
Shoot it off. I've seen Big Trouble in Little China. I know how things will work. Remake Big Trouble in Little China. Cast it now.
Aluminum can. Full of leaves.
The dude
and
who
twigs.
played Glenn on The Walking Dead as what's his face, the best friend buddy,
Oh, yeah, of course. As Wang.
as Wang.
Yeah. But he's Korean, Kathrene.
Old rusty iron brazier.
This movie's got called
Probably
Big
used to
Trouble in Little
burn
Korea.
leaves and debris. Traces of
Okay,
vegetation.
fine. You name a Chinese actor off the top of your
Skulls
head.
of little animals.
I don't know a young Chinese
China.
actor.
I was just saying, I think he'd be great.
No, I also think he'd be great. I'm just saying, in today's politics.
Anyway,
No, it would be funny because there's that joke in Walking Dead. He goes, he's Korean.
you.
Who's Jack Burton? That's the important
That
question.
is the important question. No, but I know who what's his face is. Shit.
Egg Shen?
No, he is Noodle Folk.
Oh, yeah. Is James Hong still gonna be...
James Hong is of course still going to be. He will come back to reprise his role.
Yeah. Okay.
Until that man kicks, I will call him back for that part every
Oh my
time.
god, I can't remember his name.
I know, it's
Like
awful.
Blood on this piece of rubber.
Because we love him, and we usually remember his name.
No, I know James Hong.
Oh.
I can't
James
remember
Hong's
the character's
James Hong's
name.
character. Oh, hey.
It'll never work.
Lopan.
Lopan, thank you. Yeah, James Hong is Lopan. Always.
It's not
Okay.
this.
Because I think if you're going to do Big Trouble in Little
It's not
China
this.
now,
This can't
it's him
possibly
trying to
work.
do it again.
It's actually a sequel.
It is a sequel.
Lopan comes back from the dead and tries
Yes.
to do it again.
Yes. And Jack Burton is Jack Burton Jr.
Okay, see, here's my idea was we were going to remake it, but we have The Rock as Jack Burton.
Yeah, Jack Burton Jr.
Oh, okay.
He and Gracie Law. Fuck you, Gracie Law. Adopted.
Why is that the greatest thing Haggerty ever said? Fuck you, Gracie Law.
I don't know, but we still say it to this day.
It's not this.
So the first time I showed my friends, my college friends, Big Trouble in Little China,
Oh man.
they were all we were drinking and watching movies for the evening.
Yeah.
And first we watched a stage version of Sweeney Todd.
A stage version?
Yeah, we watched.
Oh!
Yeah.
Did we watch the... How did we watch a stage... Oh, yeah. We watched the old original with...
Yeah.
What's her face?
Angela Lansbury?
Yeah, Angela Lansbury and, Oh, fuck. I'm gonna lose all my theater cred for this. Damn it. It was Michael Cerberus in the new one.
Michael
it.
Cerberus is an amazing name.
Isn't it great? I love him, too. He's fantastic.
I bet he does porn.
Yeah, he's got 3 dicks.
Oh, so he can be an Angel Blade.
Right. So anyway, yeah, we watched the old version, like
Yeah.
the OG original Broadway production of Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. And then...
And did we go straight into Big Trouble after
Yeah, we
that?
did. You guys were drinking throughout
Yeah, we
that.
drank throughout that, for sure.
And then I was like, alright, I gotta step in and make sure we watch something good.
Oh, fuck you. Angela is the queen.
Angela's great. Okay. Oh no, I made fun of Andrew Lloyd Webber's work, however will he survive?
Fuck you, that's not Andrew Lloyd Webber. You know
who is
full
it?
well it's not.
Who is it?
Oh,
it's
come on.
not Sondheim, is it?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Fucking dick! Now, granted, all of Sondheim's work sounds exactly the same, but that's because it's the same guy.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Weber.
Weber did Phantom of the Opera though, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought they were the same guy.
Nope. Phantom, you haven't listened to that much Phantom. Phantom and Todd sound completely different.
I'm sure they do.
But Todd and Into the
This painting
Woods
is
sound
depressing.
exactly the same.
Drab
They
color.
do.
They're Sondheim.
Yeah. Just
I haven't even played you Sunday in the Park with George or Assassins. Like, I haven't played you any of that shit, and that's all also so very Sondheim.
yeah.
But anyway,
It takes all of your songs
and
turns them
it
into this song.
He doesn't do that, but he has very specific like riffs on things that he does a lot.
He has cadences that he likes.
Yep. Anyway,
you
pop in Big Trouble in
they're all
Little
a few
China.
drinks in, and I pop in Big Trouble in Little China, which it turns out is the perfect way to introduce people to Big Trouble in Little China, because they start out like, you guys started out still somewhat sober.
I think I was only like a beer and a half in at that point. Like, I was not.
So you start out rational, and then as the movie becomes more insane,
we got drunker.
You got drunker. So there were points where I could tell that you guys were like,
"There's something here." But
is this movie getting crazy, or am I
just really drunk?
Am I really getting like? Is this stuff really getting to me, or is this? Is there a monster in the walls?
That just grabs people.
That just grabs people?
And then you've got that, like, orange hairy monster.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Right. But then there's that other one that's just, like, this one random, like, kind of skeletal monster at one... Not skeletal, but, like... There is a time when it is not Prudo.
Yeah.
That just pops out of the wall and eats something.
Yeah. Oh, you mean when the giant ant comes out?
Yes!
In the...
That
when they're in the underworld?
Too. No, but like, so...
I mean oil? I mean black blood of the earth!
But so, as it's going on, things happen, like, there's this orange hairy beast that looks like a mix of Ludo from Labyrinth and the Predator. So, of course, we called him Prudo for the entire thing.
I didn't realize that's where we got the name
That
from.
is where we got Prudo from, yeah.
I mean, I thought at some points when he was just making up words because you guys were...
No, we're like, he looks like Ludo from Labyrinth, and someone's like, yeah, and the Predator had a baby. And we're like, Prudo!
I must have been in the bathroom.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Like, yeah, no, man, like, it's perfect.
Dude,
it's so perfect. Because Big Trouble in Little China is such a good movie.
I love it sober too, but
it's
watching it that way. I feel like me watching that movie that drunk is what it was like for my mom to watch The Room for the first time on 4 shots of tequila.
Probably wouldn't find any great
That's right.
vintages.
Did your mom watch The Room with us?
Yes.
That's right, she did.
Like
That's right. Yeah, no, we
last summer or the summer before, we went over and Mom had just finished school,
and so
so
she did
Dad had bought her a celebratory bottle of tequila.
Yeah. Was that at the apartment or at this house?
It was at the apartment.
Okay. Was that the night we were drunk? You guys were drunk watching Drunk History?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a good night.
Yeah, it was a great night. No, because it started with The Room, and we started watching it, and Mom went, "No, I'm not doing this sober." And so she and I went out and each did 3 shots of tequila.
I love showing bad movies to your parents.
I love it too. And then we got halfway through it, and Mom's like,
"That's not a chainsaw. That's a bandsaw. You fuck." No, it's a table saw.
"It's a table saw."
Sorry, bandsaws.
Yeah. It's a band.
It's the big. Yeah, it's a band.
It's a band.
Sorry, I always think ban, B-A-N, not band.
It's band. Yeah, no, that's a circular saw in a table.
That's a demolition mass. It's a sledgehammer.
Okay. But yeah, watching that movie was great. I had a real fun time watching The Room with my mom too.
Yeah.
Very similar experiences, I think.
You know what'd be amazing and great?
What?
If weirdo is totally incapable.
If Big Trouble in Little China came out today, people would call it like racist. And shit.
Sure.
Oh, the music just dropped out. Oh, okay. But they wouldn't get that, like, that's the point, is that it's about...
Coding seems very fresh.
Like, the view and treatment of Eastern cultures by Hollywood.
Yep. No, I love that movie.
And the ending symbolizes Asia's eventual destined overtaking of the West. Like...
Sorry, I just fucking love that movie.
I love that the studio didn't get that Jack's not the main character.
Yeah.
So they made him insert that scene at the beginning where they talk about Jack like he's the main character.
Yeah. So anyway,
clearly his Asian sidekick can't be the hero.
Fuck you, Gracie Law.
Smells pretty musty in there.
Anyway, during that viewing, at some point,
Gracie
Law does something at some point.
She comes in the room and says, "Don't worry, it's just me, Gracie Law."
Yeah, and then he went.
And Haggerty, like, 3 or 4 beers in at this point, she goes, "Fuck you, Gracie Law!"
This food trip.
It's just, the timing was so perfect. It's just this big drunk Jins just yells, "Fuck you, Gracie Law."
An old film. The Glass Key. Haven't seen it. Then again, I haven't exactly had much time to become a movie buff.
Maybe if you had, you'd solve this case by now, Vic.
Hey, I successfully emptied this pen.
That's great. I'm proud of you. Started watching Bosch. That's pretty good.
I know nothing
It's
about
on
Bosch.
Amazon. It's kind of modern noir. It's fun. It's decent.
A matchbox. I hope I won't have to use it. A matchbox. I hope I won't have to use it.
Why? Why would you hope you don't have to use it?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, a matchbox. It's so complicated.
It's not like it's a... And it's not like it's a gun.
It's not like it's 20 matchboxes.
Small metaler safe with a digital lock. LK model.
I love you, and you're the worst. At one point, I was 100% certain that he had transplanted some of the antlers of one of the deer onto one of the boars. What'd she just say?
Look at this cute joke.
A book written by one Stephen Bachman. A horror novel. Book on American painters. Somebody trying to bring back bad memories?
You mean good memories when this killer was interesting?
Seriously.
This book is about nuclear war from the 50s.
We're all gonna fucking die.
Chemistry textbook.
Real quick,
literature
Endgame
of
spoilers. If
leaders
you
of
haven't
war.
seen it, it's been like 2 months. What are you doing?
Yeah, I feel like we can spoil it. We finally saw it.
But that's what I'm saying. Sorry, what did she just say? Fuck.
It's open to the
It was off of what she was
Book
just
of the
saying.
Cold War from the 50s.
Oh, what we were saying was that
Yeah, this cat...
Steve Rogers never does a nuclear drill
Yeah.
ever because he knows how it's going to turn out.
Fine. We're just freaking out with the Cuban Missile Crisis. Guys, it works out fine. It's just a bunch of posture and it's
It's
cool.
fine, guys, it's fine.
He knows the name of that one Russian sailor that prevented nuclear Armageddon from happening.
Yeah.
And the rest of the guys on the boat were panicking. They were like, "We gotta fucking launch the nukes!"
There's a hiding place here. A piece of wood has been moved.
I put my dick in it.
Looks like there was an object here. Its trace in the dust is pretty clear.
Is it?
Maybe I'll find a fingerprint with the help of the kit.
Fingerprints!
It's my fingerprint in a box.
Bad idea.
I just like doing that.
It's not this.
I've stopped caring.
This can't possibly
Are you
work.
supposed to do it in there or down in the thingy?
Oh, I need the powder.
It's not this.
Yes, it is! We just used it,
I
lady.
must take a sample of this clue.
Dude, just follow these steps. You got dick in a box
It'll
stuck in
never
my head
work.
now.
It's because our
Because
cat
there was a cat in a box.
is, and he's a dick.
Therefore, there was a dick in a box.
Sheriff Halloway poked around in the china cabinet. And she didn't mention it. So much for teamwork.
She's in on it.
Sure. Or she legitimately
Looks like
forgot
there
to
was
say
an
anything.
object here. Its trace in the dust is pretty clear.
See, even serial killers honor the greatest man to ever live, Abraham Lincoln.
Oh. This is a royalty-free image we can snag and slap in our
Yeah.
game for literally nothing.
From a lean-to to the White House.
This painting is depressing. Such drab colors.
I still want some of those paintings
I
from
miss
the
murder
original.
paintings. That was
I
fun.
miss the murder paintings.
That was fun and interesting.
Yeah.
There's something behind the shelf.
Well, fuck the crime scene, am I right?
You literally just have to move it. Is it the dumbwaiter?
Yeah. Oh, you got there.
It was just highlighting over on this side. It's a writing program.
I get flashbanged and we change characters again.
Screeching door is the same as the best alarm system in the world.
Is it though?
No, I don't.
Because
think
it doesn't
is.
call the police. Like
Yeah, it doesn't help
an
when you're not at
automated alarm
home.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, does it though?
No, I don't think so. It can't unleash robo-dogs.
So this guy I know online,
disgusting.
he
Install security systems.
no, that's what serial killers do.
That's true.
No, his security system is he has several cameras around his house, like inside the house,
Dirty dishes.
and
Maybe I'll find fingerprints on them.
like when he goes to bed, they turn on so that any movement, he has his home like automated, so every single light in the house goes on, and his Google Homes start blaring a siren sound.
So a cat woke him up.
He doesn't have cats. So he's laying in bed, it's like 2:30 in the morning.
It'll never work.
All of a sudden, all the lights in the house go on, the sirens start blaring, he grabs his gun from the bedside, he's got like a safe at his bedside
Make
table.
sure we don't freeze up.
Okay. And then he pulls out his cell phone and he starts checking
It's
the
not
cameras.
this.
And
It's not this.
hey, Iser Guy's here. I don't know when that was posted. But
Did we freeze?
No.
Good.
uh
Hey, Chris.
but so he looks at the cameras on his phone and a spider had crawled across one of the lenses.
There's a giant spider attacking.
There's a giant spider attack.
I doubt that Hernandez cooked. She must have left her fingerprint.
Hernandez
The fact that
cooked.
she ate is rather encouraging. The killer wants to keep her alive.
Or to feed her poisonous food.
Right?
This tap seems to be working. It'll be useful if I need water.
Alright.
Yes, because I want to use the water in this rust-infested nightmare. Oh, good. I can use this cabinet as item storage. I'm sure it's dimensionally connected to the dumpster outside. Oh, good. An oven where I can kill
Old dirty
myself.
oven. I wouldn't bake cookies in that.
Speaking of cookies, I actually get one. Is that blood?
No,
Like down there it looks like blood.
it did. But apparently it's not. According to-
Because our main character is infallible.
No, our cursor is infallible.
Making our.
Certainly feels like every time. I don't know what that meant.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't clicked over to the chat in a while, so I have no idea what he's referencing.
I should really learn how to put the
Serial killer's
chat on
eternal
screen so that, like, in the future, if someone's watching this on YouTube, they'll know what the chat is saying.
Yeah, I read what the chat is saying. It's fine.
Who's next? The serial killer's eternal question.
Or Goldberg.
True.
Is Goldberg the world's mightiest Jew?
I mean, are we talking about, like, Jewish men throughout time? Or are we talking about current Jewish men?
I think current
Or-
Jewish men.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, when you think about it, Goldberg basically was a super Jew.
Okay.
That's just cool that a super badass in the
Wanted to
90s was
verify
a Jewish
detail
guy.
in the
I
room.
know.
Nothing important. Flashlight? I only have one, and I need it. I'm sorry.
Bitch?
Have you found anything special in the house?
Just clues regarding a local case. Nothing that concerns the FBI.
No, sorry. I mean, what I'm trying to say is,
Really?
it's funny to me that in the
What's it
90s,
about?
Goldberg became a
I'm looking
badass
for a
name.
local hunter named
Sure.
Anderson. He's got nothing to do with your killer.
Are you Scotty Goldman?
You-
Why do you know me as that?
is that? Out of all the things I've done, why do you know me as Scotty Goldman? And their answer, I used to valet for Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell, doesn't answer that question.
Well, I mean, I would assume that they were around at the same time.
They weren't in the Fed at the time.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Steiner was in TNA and Buff Bagwell was who the fuck knows where.
Did either of them refer to Colt as that, though?
I mean, they maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, everybody calls Daniel Dragon, like,
Yeah.
to this day.
Yeah.
So,
And
could you be surprised
nobody
and inform me?
who, like, not nobody, but very few people, if you say Dragon, are gonna realize that you're talking about Daniel Bryan.
If you say
Yeah.
so, Sheriff. Don't forget we're supposed to be on the same side.
I want pasta.
Philip said he saw some of Double or Nothing and it was
I've
really
already
good.
seen this room in the film set by the
AEW's
killer.
show.
Oh, yeah.
The ideal place for nightmares.
He'd never seen wrestlers bleed before, so Goldust was a good one for him. Goldust, sorry, Dustin.
I was gonna say, is Dustin trying to get the same forehead his father had? Dear shit, that man died
we know
with
they've
the
got
most
we know
scarred
they've
forehead.
got good bleeding
They
genetics.
do have good bleed genetics.
Because Dusty, much like his nemesis Ric Flair, could just bleed.
Bloodstained
How's
bandage.
Rick doing?
Good.
test
Apparently,
isn't
he has beef with Shawn Michaels.
I don't care
In
about
real
that.
life?
I just know that he was in the hospital.
He's out. He's
Edge of the
fine.
mattress is
He's Ric
damaged.
Flair. He's never gonna die.
Bits have been pulled out.
He survived a plane crash and been struck by lightning. I think he'll be fine.
Something on this broken mirror. Something on this broken mirror.
Game freeze. Game freezes. I don't have to keep playing it.
Okay.
It'll never work. This can't possibly work. This can't possibly work.
There we go.
We'll use the electronic nose.
It's not this. Bad idea.
I don't know what's going on Mystery Science Theater 3000, but it sounds hilarious.
We switched to a new episode because I heard the opening music.
Yeah, I know that much.
But what I'm saying is I have no idea what episode we're on.
It sounds like Don Knotts. It sounds like somebody doing a Don Knotts impression.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh no, what's going on? I'll come back later. Hold on, Hernandez.
Old photographs. Probably left by the former occupants of this house.
Yeah, give me that.
But
thing.
maybe not. Maybe you should take pictures of them. So you know what's there.
Bloodstained bandages. A test is in order.
Did you empty out your evidence? Because, like, there was a bunch of evidence there.
No, I just have to hit the arrow.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
didn't see the arrow.
You can only hold so much evidence. Human blood, type O positive. Pamela Hernandez's blood.
Why do we have a blood sample? Or a DNA sample in general for her?
She's kind of loose.
I hate online tracking. Refresh. Still in Memphis. Refresh. Still in Memphis. Refresh. Still in Memphis.
Are those sensible shoes for an FBI woman?
They're not the worst if you're just doing what she's doing right now, but like if there is any
Yeah,
indication
because
that you
they're
might have
huge
to
escape.
run or move
Quite a
quickly,
fall.
they're terrible. Well, they're terrible, but they're less terrible than other shoes. Like, it's a chunky heel, not a, like, stiletto or even a spike heel.
Remember how the first game had atmosphere?
Recordings, the killers called this the Room of Death's Betrothed. That explains
Betrothed?
the dress. There's a piece of paper in the stove.
You wanna maybe do another
This is
take?
the flyer Hernandez told me about on the phone. This is the flyer Hernandez told me about on the phone.
Okay, cool. Do you want to like take it as evidence? I'm like, man, we should do a full 3-hour show like we used to tonight. And then I start playing this game and I'm like, no.
Women's clothes. They may have belonged to the victims.
Oh, how do you know they weren't the former occupants?
Women's clothes. They may have belonged to the victims.
Get a good sniff with the electronic nose.
It's not this. Bad idea. Bad idea. It's not this.
Is there something on one of those skirts?
Lock of hair.
Huh.
I have to find out whose.
I think you need the tweezers for that.
Did I already get it? No.
Weird.
It's not this.
Lock of hair.
There it is.
I have to find out whose.
Okay.
Susan Giarelli. Susan Giarl. You know, if we went through the idea of having all three of Avani's characters fight in 2K whatever,
Yeah.
should the winner of that have to fight Frankenhooker?
Possibly.
Sealed.
Gun.
Gun works on everything.
Gun, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Ow, it hit me in the face.
Empty medicine bottles. This wasn't just aspirin. These are highly complex formulations.
It was Tylenol.
A receipt for medications, or rather medical concoctions. I'm no chemist, but this ain't cough syrup.
It's meth, honey.
Pharmacist's stamp is on the receipt. Dan Wilkinson.
And
Wilkinson.
Pharmacy's in Fulton, the county
My
seat.
name's John Wilson. I run Iowa's largest wildlife preserve. Honk if you love Rich Evans.
Honk honk.
Hang on, I gotta go shoot some guys.
Looks like there's no water here.
We're gonna set up a bunch of scaffolds in Manhattan and walk around them with cameras. It'll be like a giraffe's night out in Manhattan. Is there chat? I thought there was chat.
No.
Don't get your hopes up, Sam.
Is that blood? Looks like blood.
Hey, there are fibers in this sample. I must take a sample of this clue.
So I started playing Witcher 3.
Yes.
It's been fun.
I think that's what I was gonna bring up.
It's good. The writing is better. The acting is better.
Acting is so much better, and I think part of it is better just
never
models in general.
Yeah.
Geralt's face moves.
Geralt's face moves. And I guess
not
when the guy
this.
that voices him saw that the face moves, he's like, oh, well, now I actually have to put effort into this.
This can't possibly
Because
work.
his acting is better.
Yeah. They may have just gotten a
Bad
better
idea.
director.
Yeah.
Bad
Okay, now when you
idea.
say this line, I want you to actually have any kind of emotion. Oh, okay.
You'd be amazed the decent performances
Bad
you can
idea.
pull out of people with just a little bit of good direction.
I'm sure, as I've talked to you in the past, I think the
Bad
right director
idea.
could pull a decent performance out of anybody. To which then you were like, it's not the director's job.
What? Yeah, it is.
That's what you said, man.
Then you phrased it differently because it's absolutely. I mean, it's okay. It is not the director's job. You should be there at least half prepared to give a good performance.
Yes.
and the collaboration between you and the director should pull a good performance from you. In an ideal
Somebody
scenario.
has already proceeded with analysis in
But
this
we
room.
don't live
I
in an
wonder
ideal
who it was.
Sorry, what? I missed
Somebody's already proceeded with analysis in this room.
it. Oh, yeah.
Terrarium. It's empty. But it looks like it was occupied recently. There are traces of food.
What kind?
Dry old sponge. I thought it was day old sponge.
No, but like, what kinds of food? Like,
It's empty.
are there pinkies in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yushka. There's a Yushka in there. Our friend has a snake, and it's a little baby snake, and it's adorable. Her name is Yushka.
This lock is half dismantled. I don't know anything about electronics.
Well, you might want to learn that. It's a rapidly advancing world, Vic.
Traces of soot. Looks like the beginning of a
Why did
fire.
music start now?
Shit, I didn't need this. The thought of going in there gives me nausea. Take a deep breath, McPherson. It's impossible to open.
Oh, well, don't worry about it then. Nope, okay.
Who won't let you demolish it?
Back to the basement. Jeff Thu, what are you doing down here?
It's a
I'm
lock.
watching anime.
The door doesn't look very solid.
I'm watching anime and shilling products. Well, we got Krakenquake coming up in just under 12 weeks.
12 weeks?
Yeah. 12 weeks to the end of August? Yeah. Lemmy, what are you doing up there in your box?
Stretching.
There's something here, but I
Stretching.
can't see a thing in this light.
Go punch the sheriff in the face and steal her flashlight.
Yeah, let's go get her.
How about gun? Muzzle flash will let you see real quick, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing how fast this game kills my enthusiasm. I was all hyped to come back and stream, and now, no.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you. I found a receipt
Not
with the address of
flashlight,
Dan
not
Not
are you in?
flashlight,
Drug
not,
store in
yeah.
Holton. Do you know the owner?
Yeah, there aren't many pharmacies in Holton. It's a small town.
If you could
It's my
contact
pharmacy. I have to work more
Wilkinson
than
now
one
and
job.
question
I'm a
him.
single mom. You
See
want
if
to
he
make something of
remembers
it?
the plan. Time is of the essence.
The FBI's wish is my command. Show me the receipt. I'll call Dan. Dan? Hi, it's Sheriff Halloway.
Yeah, do you have that
Some
face
information
paralyzer?
about the store.
Botox?
Okay, good. Thanks for your help. Tell Martha I say hi.
I'll be at the orgy at 7.
Dan remembers a man in his 40s, black hair. Says he seemed nervous, kind of in a rush.
No, he said he liked the
It's a bit
band
vague.
Rush.
Better than nothing. Thanks for the info. I better call Claire to give her the killer's description.
Oh, I know the other thing I was going to talk about that we've done since this.
Oh, what?
The Magnus Archives.
Oh yeah, you started listening to the Magnus Archives.
Well, we started, and then I
Tell them
continued.
all about it, Kathrene.
No, just like if you're into horror podcasts, I highly recommend. I've gone through the first season so far. I highly recommend the Magnus Archives. It is produced by Rusty Quill.
I recommend
Vic.
some of
How goes your stroll
the
in
black
the
tapes
picturesque woods of
until the
rural
ending that
Maine?
shits the bed.
Sure.
We haven't found
And
Hernandez yet.
Limetown was
We're
also
leading the
alright.
investigation in the field
Yeah.
with Garrus and the local police.
No trace of the killer?
What were we
He
playing? Were
vanished
you
without
finishing
leaving a forwarding address.
I was
And
probably
plan on
finishing Witcher
tracking
2.
Witcher 2?
Yeah.
Look, I know this one's important.
We spent a
to
couple
you,
nights
but
playing,
still,
sitting on the couch
be
playing
careful,
video
okay?
games and listening to horror
Don't
podcasts.
worry, Claire.
And the
I'll be sensible.
night before,
If I
or 2
forget
nights
any of the
before,
textbook
we'd listen to another one. It was
instructions,
okay.
That one was alright. It was just...
It just never went anywhere.
Its gimmick was multi-ethnic cast speaking their original languages.
Which I actually appreciate.
No, it was a neat idea.
But what I
And it was basically just a worse version of The Thing or Alien or whatever.
But it's like, it was found footage.
It was
audio
found
form.
audio footage, yeah.
But, like, some of it was footage, and you can't watch the footage
Yeah.
because it's an audio format.
Yeah. Started listening to another one where a guy's just down at an Arctic research station by himself being a caretaker. Mm-hmm. I'm like, one, I don't think they'd ever leave one person down there by themselves.
No, they do not
Two,
let you do that.
He's always like, I'm like, okay, you bring a laptop, you bring an external hard drive full of nothing but games and emulators and other stuff. If I'm in the scenario, I got one of games, I got one of movies, I got one of porn, I got one of like audiobooks.
Yeah.
And we're set.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I was just thinking, like, what would I do if I was down there alone for 3 months?
Are you gonna talk to this woman?
I think I have something new to help ID the killer. A Holton pharmacist vaguely remembers a customer who could very well be our mayor. About 40 years old, black hair.
It's not much, but it will allow me to rule out some suspects. I'll enter it into my database.
Really just made me want to, like, sit down with, like, a Super Nintendo emulator and just, like, play Mega Man.
What's new in the Chicago office?
Everyone's on the case. Miller is pulling all-nighters doing computer research, and Kingsley is running around stuffing his face with cookies. As for the boss, well, she comes in to see me every 10 minutes. When she's stressed, she almost makes me long for our old supervisor Browning, if that gives you any idea.
Stop it, she can't be worse than him.
I even got a call from Inspector Tate. He's ready to give us a hand, unofficially.
That William. He feels indebted since his nomination. All I did was give him a boost. It's thanks to his own skills that he succeeded. The local sheriff is causing me hassles. I have the feeling she's trying to undermine my investigation.
Is this sheriff's name Holloway, by any chance?
Yeah, you've heard of her?
An hour ago. I got a phone call from a friend who works in the Portland lab. Sheriff Holloway has requested some tests of the utmost urgency. The sheriff claims she was working on Paloma Hernandez's disappearance. My friend called me because she knows that I've been in on the East Coast killer case from the start.
I think I should have a few words with the sheriff. Thanks for the tip. I'm looking for information on a case. An Anderson, male, who supposedly disappeared in Maine.
Let me search the database. I got something. Gary Anderson, 39, a farmer. His wife reported him missing 6 months ago. Case has been closed by the Portland office. Everything suggests that
What's going on? We're too quiet.
Was voluntary.
Sorry, while she was talking, I was gonna let her talk.
Oh, okay. I feel awkward because I made a joke about pornography and I don't want to annoy my wife.
Claire, thanks for the
I'm not
intel.
annoyed by that.
Talk to you later, Vic. Good luck.
Sheriff, I have a few points to go over with you.
We need to make out right now.
Listen, Sheriff, I want this to be clear. I have proof that you sent samples to be analyzed without my authority. Here, it's the FBI who leads the investigation.
So, depending on how long this takes, we might not get to do a Yakuza game this summer.
I'll break you.
Take it easy,
guess it's true.
Agent McPherson.
Which is annoying.
Sounds
But
like
that's
I
because
touched a
life
nerve.
got in the way.
Yeah, it did.
I don't have time to play who's the bitch is. Believe you me, that is one contest you'll lose.
It really comes down to what's more important, Yakuza or a horror game in
I
October.
advise you to tell me
Horror
what you
game in
found.
October.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I
We can
took
find a
2
space to fit
samples
in a
which I
Yakuza
sent to
game.
the lab.
I think we can. Like, I don't think this
Probably
one's
around the new year.
I also found
We could.
this in the living room.
Yeah, we
It
could
looks
do
like
that
some kind of
in between
electronic
David
key.
Cage,
There we
November,
go.
and Fuck You, It's
I hope I won't
January.
have
what I'm
any
saying.
other
That'd be good to put a
occasion
good
lose my
buffer in
temper
there.
with you, Sheriff.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that, Agent McPherson.
And if we have to, we can start it in the summer, finish it then.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Nothing's
true.
stopping us from making it a...
I'm bored. Are you bored?
No. But that's because you and I have been talking about shit that's not this.
Yeah.
Last thing I'm gonna say on the Magnus Archives is it's like an anthology horror series, and that like each story stands on its own, but like it's this guy from an institute that like investigates paranormal activity, and they take statements from people, and he is coming in after the previous archivist has left, and it is his job to, like, get things in order, and she left it a fucking mess. So he's reading these stories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. There's a lot of fun, interconnected. It's fun if you want to listen to it and take notes.
You don't have to take notes.
No, but you're really enjoying that.
The reason I'm taking notes is because there is a meta plot. Up to this point, it is a very well done meta plot. And I am terrified to look on the internet because there will be spoilers, because there are 4 seasons in and I've just started season 2.
Yeah.
So it's just that, like, I want to try and figure out as much of it as myself as possible, but, like, they're 20 minutes a piece. They're really easy listening.
Yeah, they're real bite-sized. And for bite-sized horror stories, they're actually good.
I think Jonathan Sims is one of my favorite horror writers of the current day.
I have listened to so much shitty horror short stories.
Short stories?
Short stories. And by the way, if you're listening to it, oh my god, she's psychic. Vic, did we break the game?
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
I think we broke the game. Oh my god.
That was amazing.
Oh my god, that's recorded forever.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh god, clip that. I've listened to so many terrible audio short horror stories.
The door's locked, and the call box seems to be out of order.
So with the sledgehammer.
At the end of the first season, they did a Q&A with Jonathan Sims. He introduced himself. He's like, I'm Jonathan Sims. You may know me better as Jonathan Sims, the head archivist of Magnus, because he uses his real name. But anyway, he does they did a Q&A, and I was a little afraid to listen to it because I was a little afraid that I was just like, sometimes Q&As can be absolutely tedious, but they did a real good job of curating the questions.
They could either be great or terrible. Like, I remember one time I listened to one from the guys that are behind Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
And they were at DragonCon, and it was, like, some of the funniest, most insightful thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
If anybody, you don't want to live with us, it's just our character voices being yelled at each other from across the room. Yeah, I go to the deli as Sergeant Hatred. Let me get some of that brisket.
I love that. Anyway, but, like, he was approached to do a thing, and they asked him, like, someone who runs the Rusty Quill, I don't remember his name, saw Jonathan in a production that he was doing with his theater troupe that he's a part of, and he was like, what do you want to do? And he said, write horror anthology. And he went, alright, there has to be a meta plot, go. And so he planned out a 5-season meta arc. And
bro.
Yeah, and has then been, so he knew what he was aiming for.
Damn. Meanwhile, my fat ass is over here doing nothing, and...
No, but what I really liked about it is I can tell. In season 1, I can tell that he has...
something planned out.
It's the same thing that I felt with Supernatural.
Right.
Like, the first 5 seasons are tight.
Yeah, they were.
And then they spend, like,
they spend
a couple seasons floundering because Kripke had a 5-season arc, and he fulfilled his 5-season arc. And then it kind of flounders for a little while it finds itself again.
This lock is half.
But so...
I don't know anything about electronics.
I just really appreciate, like, sometimes the stuff that, like, pops up is really subtle. Sometimes the stuff that pops up is really blatant. And he's, like... He did this great job of, like, introducing, like, a possible big bad. And then another possible big bad. And then you see that this big bad is not going to be nearly as big a bad as that big bad. Oh, this big bad is the big bad of the end of season 1. And so it's like they did a real good job of, like, bringing that one character, that one monster, I guess, to completion. But you already know of at least 2 other threads.
Right.
That are going forward. And... What?
Just the way she swung that.
Oh. I thought you were laughing at me, and I was like, what? I just really like horror.
No, I know. I do
Jonathan Sims and the Rusty Quill both liked my tweet about it.
Well, I'm glad.
What on earth is this thing for?
CB radio sex.
It's either a CB radio
Something
or
stuck in the satellite dish.
It
Ew,
really looks like
chewing
a cell phone jammer to me.
Breaker one fuck.
This device can be remote controlled. It's got a box with a receiver and a USB port.
Well, time to use my computer key.
This device can be remote controlled.
"20 years ago, Mike and the bots were having fun."
I know. Shit. That was so long ago. 1998 is when it started, right?
I thought it started earlier than
Must
that.
take a sample of this clue.
No, because I was watching it, like, on TV with my mother.
This can't possibly work. It's not this. This can't possibly work. Bad
MST3K,
idea.
Wikipedia. Originally aired.
It's not this. This can't possibly
Premiered
work.
in Minneapolis, Minnesota on
Need an
November
instrument
24th,
for the testing kit.
1988. And then it went to Comedy Central for
It'll
7
never
seasons till 96. It ended in 97.
Yeah.
96,
This
97.
can't possibly work.
Okay, so I'm just
Weren't
full of
they on
shit.
Sci-Fi
I
for
was
a
just
little bit?
watching. Yeah. That's
This
how I was
can't
watching it.
possibly work.
Sci-Fi Channel aired 3 seasons
It'll
in
never work.
August. Starting in August 1999.
This
I
can't
just watched it a lot with
possibly
my
work.
mom when I was a kid. Loved that show.
I started watching it in college because I learned about it because I was a fan of Spoonie's shit. And that's where he
got-
learned to riff.
Also, where he got the idea for Burton.
Burton. And Sorbo, who was never completed.
Chewing gum.
I don't have the stuff I need to do a more thorough test. Claire, on the other hand.
Welcome to Sex Line. Welcome to
This is
Sex
Claire
Line.
Ashby. I'm not available at the moment. Please call back later.
If you haven't
Well,
seen
Claire,
the
are we
Onions
filtering my
series
calls?
from
Since I don't hold grudges, I'll
God,
send
like
you
almost a
little
decade ago,
and
It's been a
old,
while.
chewed
We
up
watched it
chewing
early in our
gum. I'm gonna field
relationship.
test
they
on
had,
the
they
traces
had
of saliva.
a reality
There's
show
no
spoof called
results.
Sex House
hope
that
you'll
was
have
the
better luck.
funniest
So
fucking
funny.
thing. It'll be like an hour of your life, and it's so worth it. I totally missed what we just said.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was thinking about Sex House and how fucking great it is.
I don't know much about amphibian
Amphibian
husbandry.
But I know that I'll learn. It's the sexy thing to do.
Oh, fuck, I love that.
I think the game broke.
Can you?
There we go. I won a Tombstone pizza contest?
Sorry.
I'm wondering when all the other gay men are going to get here.
That one girl is so thirsty and can't get it, and yeah.
So are you like the kind of gay that also has sex with women? No. I'm
No.
full gay. That's so hot.
Possible to open.
Oh, that's right. I have to go get Garrus. We're just gonna end up going sex house. We want to have sex, but our dicks are too soft. Host! Just put that back, mold will seal it right up.
Oh, man. What did she name the babies?
I don't remember, man. It was good shit.
Oh, man, I can't remember.
Found some
Cloudy,
traces.
drink,
Nothing
kills,
too important.
frog.
Garrus, you don't have a flashlight by any chance?
Sorry, Agent McPherson. Not standard issue.
I thought you were the running around the woods at
I'm
night. with a
opting
huge
out. I have
flashlight.
drawn the Prophet Muhammad on my
No,
forehead.
can't
I am
see the
opting
show.
out.
I must be watching too much TV. Oh well, I'll manage.
I spoke to one of the cops who were searching the forest. He gave me the lowdown on Holloway. The sheriff is on edge. Elections are around the corner, and she's not sure she'll be reinstated to her post. So she doesn't appreciate the FBI's arrival in her jurisdiction, stealing the spotlight.
Brilliant. You got a creepy house in the woods and a shifty sheriff. Man, I miss Chicago.
Then why did you leave?
To chase this case, Kathrene.
You're good at electronics, right? You might be able to help me. I found a locked metal ear safe, LK model. Any tips?
Metal ear. I know that make. The LK is solid, but the electronic lock is rudimentary. There's only a limited number of
Rudimentary.
characters you can use to make up the combination.
Yeah.
I must have a file on this model in my database. Might come in handy.
Did you just pull out his tricorder?
Should help me to figure out the combination.
Tell me it didn't sound like a
That
tricorder.
sounded and looked like a tricorder.
I found a jamming system on the roof with an antenna and a remote control box.
Did I not say jamming?
SX system. Know anything about
Hey,
it?
called
Yeah.
it.
It's a scrambler.
You did it.
Used by
Proud of
drug
you.
cartels. It's a very sophisticated device. Quite recent design. An ADSX system equipped with a satellite dish can avoid detection by GPS, as well as filtering or blocking phone communications.
I see. Does this kind of device cover a large area?
A few hundred yards. More than sufficient.
Huge.
to
I mean,
isolate
like,
the
what's
house
eating
and
Gilbert
its
Grape
surroundings.
huge?
It's not surprising that Hernandez wasn't able to get back in touch with us. I found an electronic lock half dismantled upstairs. Come take a look.
I think I might be able to open it, but it'll take me a while.
It's 9:06.
Woo!
9:06.
906.
That's where I'm from. The
Small
entire
metal
Upper
ear
Peninsula
safe
has one
with a
area code.
digital-
It's 9:06.
I think there are smudges on the buttons of the digital lock.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
The rest of the prints are no good. Damn.
Are you just randomly testing all the numbers that have fingerprints on them?
Yeah.
1492? No. 1496?
look it up.
Oh.
This is a time process, and we're just gonna...
It's locked.
Front yard, backyard, inside the house, living room, box, book, hutch, upper bedroom, bathroom, metal door, cellar. It's gotta be before that. Found the dry sponge, receipt for the medication. I have no freaking clue. What are you working on? Oh, safe.
Safe, yeah.
Small metaler safe with a digital lock. LK model.
Safe. 19A46. Doesn't say how you get that, but...
It's
oh,
fucking brute force.
Black Dahlia film came out in 1946.
There we go. The safe
And I
is
don't know
open.
why the A goes in the middle, but... yeah.
Oh, good. Somebody already fingerprint dusted these.
Screenplays. The House of Terror. The Butcher of Massachusetts. Wow. An Oscar nomination's practically guaranteed. These stories sound twisted. And so is the hack who wrote them. There's no name on them, though.
That would be great if there was a name on there.
It's not this.
I need an instrument from the testing kit.
Bad idea.
I always forget which one it is. And there we go.
Fingerprint's not on file. I need to get Claire in on this.
Oh, Vic, where would you be without your favorite coroner? What can I do for you this time?
I don't think I could ever really be a
I think I
coroner.
have something new
But
to
if I
help
were
ID
gonna
the
go
killer.
into something in law enforcement, that's probably what it would be.
I've scanned a
Does that
print
make
that's not
sense?
in my records. I'm sending it to you.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Kind of fascinated by anatomy and what the body can tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
But at
Talk
the
to you
same
later,
time,
Vic.
not sure I can handle it.
Or I was watching a video from some chick that's like a coroner who does stuff, and they were like, here's your tip of the day. Don't go cave diving. Ever.
For what?
It's just like a coroner saying, here's a tip.
Oh,
It's
Don't
impossible
ever go
to
cave
open.
diving.
that was one of the Magnus Archive stories, and it also made me never want to go cave dive. I never want to. Like, that's not one of my things I really enjoy.
Locks of hair. Your label. Janet, Olivia, Susan.
You notice that this box isn't here?
This sicko
The
man
box was already on the table, and then when I
Yeah.
got to the table, it disappeared. Are your friends?
Fine.
Half the floorboards are pulled out.
Smash it.
They will not let you use that freaking sledgehammer.
Boom, I figured out a way to the basement.
Yay! What did you do?
No, I just meant smashing my way through the floor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, combine dry sponge. I made a torch.
There's something here, but I can't
Now you
see
have
a
to use those
thing in this
matches.
light.
Oh, here we go.
The oil lamp's empty. I'm gonna have to fill it if I want some light. Shit. I hate playing with fire.
Do you? I didn't even see that oil lamp on the wall.
I just did.
I don't see anything. I don't see anything.
Now can I go pick up the matches?
You already had the matches, I thought.
Nope. She just comments on them.
Seriously? That is so dumb.
Yep, now I can pick up the matches.
That is so
No,
dumb.
your choice.
Since when
Why
is,
does she
since
hate
when is Vic
fire?
firephobic?
Oh shit.
What?
I just realized I have to finish this week's Critical Role. I watched all but like the last half hour. I fit enough of it in before I went to work on Friday, but I didn't get to see the last half hour. Sorry, that was a random aside.
There we go. The lamp is lit. One more match and I would have cracked.
Why are you firephobic?
Electronic lock. It keeps the door secured.
Oh, good thing I have an electronic key.
That's it. The door's open.
Ta-da! God, I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate it when cops put their gun in the back of their pants.
I think that was in her butt, Kathrene.
I know it was in her butt, but what I'm saying is they're acting like she's sticking it in the back of her skirt. Which I'm not even sure is a skirt because the top is also black. It might be a dress. In which case she's
Stinks of
somehow
chemical.
like clenching it in her butt cheeks as she walks around.
She's got a power
Sealed.
butt.
This box has everything he needs to shackle the victims. No visible marks. An outfit like the one the killer wears. It's not my size. An outfit like the one the killer wears. It's not my size. There are lots of chemical products on this shelf. Enough to open his own lab.
That's not what this is.
An autopsy table. Recently used.
Gross.
If Miller saw this, he'd faint dead away.
Who says faint dead away? That's like a really old-fashioned phrase.
I don't think people that wrote this had English as their first language.
It's Hernandez's blood. Shit, there's so much of it. That does not bode well. This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ah, one of her hands has been chopped off. This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while. Ah, one of her hands has been chopped off.
It'll never work.
Just use all my tools on her.
It'll never work.
Did we not? Why did we not find this when we were
Bad
here
idea.
earlier?
We were never here.
We weren't?
No.
Bad
I thought we saw that autopsy table.
I think this is a different room that's a morgue.
Are you sure?
This can't
Yes.
possibly work.
That's so dumb.
It's not this.
Let's roll on.
This poor woman's body seems to have been here for a while.
Oh, I guess we
Computer's on.
weren't in this room. That is so weird.
Tappity type.
Her hands are... Okay, they're kind of... They almost make sense. Never mind.
Damn.
I won't be mad
Password
right now.
protected.
Use my electronic key.
Security system worthy of the paranoid. Not surprising. This phone seems to be working. This phone seems to be working.
Interesting.
I want to look at the notepad, McPherson.
Collection of animal skulls. Are these trophies or objects of study? Both, I guess. Copies of autopsy reports on the killer's victims. They are addressed to Paloma Hernandez. The killer must have taken them from the motel room. Hernandez's purse and lipstick. Looks like the lipstick was used to write with. A pile of retro music CDs. So nostalgic. Looks like a few pages from a student thesis. No name, but it's on USC letterhead. USC's a university in Los Angeles, I think. I have to talk to Claire about this. It seems an interesting lead to follow.
What's the music?
I turned on the...
I know, but I'm trying to hear what it actually is.
Pull out my butt gun. Now this room we were in.
Boogie Woogie Piggy is what they were listening to. Is that the Boogie Woogie Piggy?
I think so.
Looks like the Boogie Woogie Piggy is dead. It's a Glenn Miller.
Huh. Kathrene got some Glenn Miller on vinyl on her anniversary.
I did. Wait, what is written on there? Something chance? One chance? I wasn't there before.
It's impossible to open. Fuse box. The circuits are completely fried. This tap seems to be working. It'll be useful if I need water. These inscriptions seem really awkward. I wonder who actually wrote them. Message left by the killer. Too late. If he thinks he can throw me, he doesn't know who he's dealing with.
And that's Vic McPherson.
I thought you were gonna make a Vic Mignogna joke.
I don't know if I can do that in this political climate.
No, I know,
Kathrene.
but you almost did the because I'm fucking Vic Mignogna.
Because I'm
voice.
Vic fucking Mignogna.
Yeah, from
the greatest thing to ever live.
Poster.
from Sage's reviews.
Think of the actress's name.
Which review is that
I
from?
don't remember. It's an old one.
It is an old one.
So what's going on with you? You're oddly quiet over there.
Oh, I'm fine.
Talking to your internet friends?
Yeah.
Do you love them more than me?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I just same people talking about the same stuff. Still get drawn in. And that's why I love you.
I knew it. It's the killer who wrote
But
these
not enough to
inscriptions.
stream with
Out
me.
of his
I'm
sick little
streaming
brain.
with you. I've stayed fairly well. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, my brain is fried.
Yeah. You done for the night?
Pretty soon. Oh, my watch died. I don't know what time
We
it
can
is.
stop here.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours.
Alright.
It's
Well,
not like we...
on that whimper, good night, everybody.
We'll be back
We'll
next
be
week
back
with this.
next week with another, hopefully more exciting episode of Still Life 2. Ugh,
What is this
love
music?
this song! Gets me so hyped.
Alright, so...
So, it moves all my stuff.
That's so weird.
And that's because it messes with resolution.
Even so, I mean, I understand your resolution is 2 screens, but this still seems weird to me that it does that much.
It does. So,
Anyway,
enjoy Yarnum, everybody.
I love it.
Praise Christ.
I freaking love that cityscape.
It's beautiful. Yeah, let's see. Anything else to say? Praise Christ. Chris will be on tomorrow. 12 weeks till Krakenquake. I'm going to put a shot collar on my arm and play that Getting Over It game.
Sure.
We'll have...
I've given up.
We'll have Dance Pad controlled Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is a big hit
Yeah.
last year.
I'm real bad
We'll
at
probably play
that.
some Smash and some Jackbox. Yeah, it's the last weekend in August?
I don't remember. I love this channel and I love
Yeah.
doing Krakenquake, but I just have had entirely too much going on right now to think
We've
about
had
it.
too much going on in life. I love you all. Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
Bye.